Hello everyone and welcome back to the SCG game night here at Grey Ogre Games. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside Truth or Dare.
Mr. Jeffrey Chon.
Yeah. I'm putting in a lot of pregnant pauses now. Because I'm tired.
Okay.
Pregnant pause. Here we're watching, we're in round 2. Round 1 we watched Raven against Peter, or otherwise known as Taxi Bing.
Yes.
Wow.
We are seeing quite a spicy brew on Lucas side.
Lucas
Seems to be red green Delirium.
Holy crap, is that Blood Mist?
No, it's Tormenting.
Oh, it's Tormenting Voice.
It's the dragons from Takia. The dragon Tormenting Voice. Sounds so scared.
Woo!
Blood Mist.
That would be damn
It's
awesome,
a powerful card
man.
in Silk, but not in Construct.
Dude, can you imagine if Blood Mist on your the Reality Smasher?
Oh. I did the Blood Mist on the Independence level just yesterday only.
Holy shit!
Jump point
21.
of trample. No, 12 only.
12
not 21.
21 points of trample and you got to block with your best creature.
Yeah.
Wah 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 wah.
Yeah, it's a powerful card that a lot of pros seems to
They quite like it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's in style of draft wise. I think both draft and seal is still powerful enough. Getting double strike every turn is quite insane.
Especially the red creatures have a lot of them have trample. High powered.
High power.
They have trample.
The outcast, the 5 mana werewolf.
Yeah. Oh man, that one is really good. And can you you put like double strike on it? It's whoa.
Yeah, and if you pair with white, you get creatures like the Faith Barrel Party, the Lifelink, double strike Lifelink.
Oh man,
what the hell? What? Yeah, and combine the amount of combat tricks that red and white have, and
wow, man,
even the black one, you just cross some mutation. Double strike. Female Battle Rage, man.
Female Battle Rage every turn.
Yeah,
by
every
the way.
turn, man.
So good.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it's just that the card. It doesn't work well when your opponent has a Guardian Priest there. You're like,
that's true, yeah.
Yeah.
Because at the beginning of combat, right, you have to give one creature.
Same.
Too early.
It's the same ability like the Fury Blade Vampire, where you have to choose to make a decision first.
Damn it.
Then you tap.
Too early.
No,
but you're playing red, you can burn it out.
Yeah, true.
Okay, Lucas is playing a red-green deck.
I believe it's like it's a red green, either a Delirium or the Pyromancer Goggle version, because he have 2 Tormenting Voice and a Fury Impulse. So yeah, there's a high chance it might be the Pyromancer Goggle version.
Okay, so that Grim Flayer is not long for this Earth, I think.
Yeah, the Fury Impulse will take it down now. Let's kill it.
Oh yeah, I think you gotta do it right now. Maybe tick up your
hanger back? Yeah, probably.
And then just lay a land and just pass the turn. I think it's fine to play the long game. Matthew here is on the black-green Delirium. And
most of the black-green Delirium really lost. I mean, the powerful mythic of Green Filler already. They chose to be a more mid-rangey version.
Yes, I know. I've been talking about Mind Rack Demon for so long. That card is good, man. Why y'all don't believe me? Okay, but plenty of people still don't believe me. He's instead here trying to draw more cards.
Lucas drew a Imaku.
Alright, and this is going to be interesting. I think he's just going to block.
Yeah, he's gonna block, definitely for sure. But then this seems to be a more risky play because if Matthew has a removal,
that's
in response to Lucas pumping, then the trample damage will hit the face, and I'm pretty sure the game fella will achieve Delirium.
It's going to be a 4/4 like next turn.
All you need to do is, if he has a removal, that will be probably an instant removal. So he just need to hit a creature and probably a sorcery, or Planeswalker that to achieve Delirium.
Alright, so he's going to block.
Nope,
they're gonna trade. Okay, so he does not have.
The fact that Matthew did not even lay a land or another black source signify that he doesn't have the removal to do with hanger back. Or he could be only left with 1 removal in his hand.
Okay, so he does not have any lands, which is very unfortunate. But here Lucas is going to just drive ahead. He has the Nisa's Pilgrimage, which I believe he will cast right now. Yep. No, instead choosing to go
Tormenting
Voice and discarding the Emrakul. Something that he can't cast right now. I disagree with that. because one bird in the hand is worth two in the bush.
Yeah.
I would have preferred if he cast the
Nisa's
Nisa's
Pilgrimage,
Pilgrimage, because
start-
next turn then he'll be able to cast
Tormenting Void discarding the forest.
exactly.
Yeah. Now he's stuck with a hand chock full of Nisa Pilgrimage and no lands.
And still, and taking 2 a turn. And here we're going to be met with a Dam Protector, which, Lucas can't block. He's already...
Yes. Oh, we got a Fury Boss.
Yes.
Yeah, but I think Nisa Pilgrimage is probably the better play
he
now.
He needs to develop his board right now. I think
Yeah.
he should have done that last turn. And Lucas, I guess, regretting the choice of casting
discarding the Imaku,
doesn't
it
achieve
could
you
be
much. Exactly.
the fact that you have Nisa Pilgrimage in your hand allow you to ramp up earlier, and you might even be able to cast the Imaku later.
Yeah,
the Imaku effect is still powerful, as considering the fact that your opponent is playing a black-green deck, which most likely have cards that can remove its own creature in the form of Graph of Darkness or Ultimate Prize. And you can definitely wreck your opponent if you manage to resolve the Imaku.
And now Lucas going to be taking 4 damage a turn. Here Matthew got the
Traverse does help though.
Going to look for probably a black source.
Yeah, the deck needed
it's
a lot of
an
black
Abzan
source.
deck. Okay, so it's not just a black-green.
Wow, the Abzan deck. The Abzan deck usually doesn't run green flare though.
Okay.
Because the fact that you need both a green and a black on turn 2 really put a huge mana constraint on the mana base.
Exactly. Like Evolving Wilds is just not enough. I don't think so.
It's not enough, and you have to run cards.
You have
you have seen Quagmire, Shambling Band, then you have to have some form of forest or swamp.
Yeah, exactly. But you also have the white-black Painland. What's that? Caves of
Coilers,
Coilers, and you also got Llanowar Waste. So maybe not as difficult as we think, but I think it's still very, very difficult. Like
most of the Abzan deck is black and white base in the form of like Grasp of Darkness, Liana, and Gideon. It's one of the green are mostly mainly for Silver Wicked and Oath of Nisa. So they don't really push that heavy towards the green. Although Matthew seems to find that he could afford the green flare early. He managed to cast it at turn 2 though.
Yep. So
that's more surprising.
Beats me, man.
Beats me, man.
You're doing it. You're living the dream, man. So here going to thin out his deck further, but I don't think he's got any more basic lands, which renders the third.
The spell mastery effect, it's okay though. All you need is just have enough land. He has 2 more forests one more forest in hand, so that's make up 6 forests, which is most often the number of forests that the Nisa Pilgrimage deck runs.
A strange line of play there by Lucas, but if he had done the Nisa's Pilgrimage earlier, he wouldn't have drawn the other 2.
Yep.
But you still have something else to discard to the.
But that could be the fact that he discard the Imaku. That confidently represent the fact that his deck has more Imaku and should be running the Grapple the Pass to rebuy the Imaku later in the game.
Yeah, but right now he doesn't have it. He's got Ishkana though.
He's got Ishkana, and the Hangerback can be cast for X4 next turn. Yeah.
Right. Okay, I think he should get rid of the Silver Advocate. There goes down because of the spell mastery of a Fiery Impulse. So Fiery Impulse versus Galvanic Bombardment. Which one do
definitely
you prefer?
Impulse though.
Fiery Impulse? Really? Okay.
The Impulse is better though.
Okay.
I mean, the chances of you hitting another Galvanic Bombardment early is pretty low. So for it to deal 3 damage, you need to have. I mean, you don't. If you are running a removal, that all you need to do is deal with creatures early, then definitely the Impulse, because the fact that there's still a number of X3 that is in the on the meta that you want to deal with, like Silver Wicked early, or even the Reflected Mage Spell Queller. So trying to run the odds to achieve the Galvanic Bombardment online is pretty low.
Harder.
And you're not gonna like Galvanic Bombardment for 4 in any form of creature that you want to kill for X is 4. Pretty low though. Yeah,
that's true.
Like what X is for? Abzan? Yeah. But then
if
you can do that, then that's if you can do that, then that's wow. Pretty hard though.
Impulse not close. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, not even close.
I will change mine back to impulses then. I prefer galvanic bombardment. Like honestly, like 2 damage. Because but that's because I run it with other burn spells. So those burn spells deal 3, then the galvanic bombardment, I run it in the thermal alchemist deck, so you filter
the
through your
impulse
deck.
is still
already.
better though. I mean,
Impulse is good.
The point of you filtering is not really that. The deck doesn't filter that fast though. I mean, it just unless you get Fever Vision or Jace going, you don't really draw many cards every turn though. Yeah, so sometimes you correctly defining yourself is. I mean, when you do that, you're gonna like draw new, but perhaps 2 to 3 cards at most only. Yeah, chances of you filtering to the point where you can cast Galvanic Bombardment for 3 or 4 is quite low though. Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah,
Okay.
whereas Impulse, Spell Mastery is not a very hard way to achieve anyway. Yeah, especially
In
if you
that
play a
deck,
deck,
right? Yeah.
if you play a deck like the Nissa Pilgrimage deck or even the Thermal Alchemist deck, yeah, it's definitely not an issue. So achieving Spell Mastery is definitely much more easier, and you will definitely want to deal with the X3 creature.
That's true.
Yeah, the fact that even your first Impulse might even do 3 damage, that is quite relevant in the format where Saber Advocate and Phantom Mage are running quite
Spell Quellers, Reflector Mages.
Mage,
Okay, so here, Lucas here just going to go through his opponent's deck.
He's gonna scan through
Deck, by the way.
Yeah, and the language gonna wipe out his own board. Although taking
Is he
down
gonna
the 2
cast
top.
the
It might not though. The fact that he has an Oath of Liana doesn't seem that that could be the correct play though.
I think you oath.
You might Oath first, then sack the top tier. Yeah, which is a better play.
Oath, sack the top.
No, I think Matthew doesn't know the judge ruling.
Yeah,
Or
it's
the
you
evolving
may. Yeah, there might be a fail to find. They're going to call for a judge. Okay, Jeffrey, I think you need to answer that.
I think.
Yeah. So there's a very interesting thing that might come up when you fetch for a land. There might be the possibility of a failure to find. So one of the things that Emrakul does to you is when he lays the land, he'll crack the land and decide to, I could not find a basic land even though I am looking at it right now. But yeah. No, not Judge Mick to rescue, but Judge Chan to rescue. So yeah, you could do that, and that would wreck your opponent's board significantly. And here, he's gonna cast the Ishkana.
No.
So, yeah,
this is though. Yeah, I think suiciding the Nissa is more.
The Den Protector doesn't do much anymore because sure it evades your 1/1 flyer, but doesn't do all that much.
Yeah.
So wow, 1 more mana.
Yeah, the
Matthew
fact
here
the Ishkana can't even achieve Delirium now.
Does it?
Yes, instant. Does it instant? Not even instant. It was creature, land, sorcery. That's all.
Oh
yes.
yeah.
Sorcery in the form of Traverse,
even
creature in the form of Nissa or Green Failure, or land in the form of Evolving Wall. That's all.
Ishkana not gonna help much.
Doesn't even produce the Spiderlings to protect more damage for the Imago.
But it's going to prevent Matthew from dying here because
No, the Matthew is not dead though. Oh yeah, the Ishkana does stop the top tier from pushing return.
Yeah, exactly. Plus he's got a Fiery Impulse, which means that's going to chip away an extra 3 damage. To
Did he just draw a Traverse? If you just draw a Traverse, you could find the Imaku again and start the loop.
And do it again.
Again. No, what do you attack with the Doctor?
Yeah, if he blocks with the top tier, like he's not dead. He's still got 1 life left, which doesn't.
Oh no, he does not choose to block with the Doctor.
Okay, so
Why
I think you just let the damage through.
There's no need
that's
to
fine.
going down to
going to 1 versus going down to
some amount when your Imaku. I mean, lower than 13 doesn't really matter when your Imaku is coming towards your face.
That's true.
Yeah.
What is Lucas trying to cast here for 5 mana or the Ishkana?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ishkana prevents Matthew from
swing back,
drawing a sack effect to deal with the board, since he achieved Delirium and the Spiderlings can protect the Imaku from any edict effect.
He's got what? Land, creature, Well, he's got it. He's got it all,
definitely.
yeah.
He just now he did for Imaku for 8 mana, so there's at least an artifact, instant,
Oh, yes,
sorcery,
that's right.
creature, and I think that's all.
Land,
Sorcery, instant, creature, artifact. Yeah, 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't.
Nothing
Yeah.
much Matthew can do. I think that was
Yeah.
an overwhelming board state.
Yeah.
Dished out by Lucas.
Mhm.
Matthew, there, keeping a
Two-lander.
a 2-lander is not a bad hand to keep, because if you've got the
Two-lander
spells.
with Nisa is pretty solid. When since you have a Forest Swarm and then Green Failure turn 2.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, why he needed that turn was like to maybe have a removal in hand so they can deal with the hanger back, then things will work more in his favor. But I mean,
he could have started out. Okay, so he could have just started out with a turn 2 Sylvan Advocate instead of a turn 2 Grim Flayer.
true, but you definitely want to trigger the Green Failure early so they can
So that you
achieve
can
the
feel the
and the fact that you don't have the mana on turn 3 means that you are looking for land really, so you definitely want to have it online as fast as possible.
Why doesn't he look through the library instead of straight fail to find? Why does he look through the library?
He did look through the library.
He
did.
He went through the
Yeah.
entire library
Yeah.
and decided, hey, there's no more basic lands here.
Yeah.
Haha.
I know your deck have this and this, but then I do not want to look
yeah.
for any.
I have my special glasses on that
Yeah.
doesn't allow me to look at my opponent's basic lands in his
Yeah.
deck. Specific, very, very specific pair of glasses you have. Oh man, I really wish somebody was playing a very weird deck.
Can you
tonight.
look at your opponent's sideboard when you take Imaku?
No,
No?
they've changed
Yeah.
that already.
Oh, they changed
with
that
the,
for the
yeah.
Imaku. Yes.
For the Amraku, yeah.
Yeah.
So you can no longer
Look at your
so
opponent's sideboard.
it was already legal for you to look through notes
Uh-huh.
during the match, but you can't look at your opponent's sideboard anymore, which is
I mean, that's one of the main allure of playing as
Mindslaver,
is
yeah.
like, Mindslaver, it allows you to look for it previously.
the reason why people used to play Mindslaver and the people who are playing
Yeah.
Tron still play
when,
Mindslaver.
and the fact that when people Mindslaver, you choose to instantly concede because of the fact that your opponent might take a look at your sideboard.
Yes, man, that is the power of Mindslaver. When you got up
don't
to
even need
10
reason.
mana,
Yeah.
it's like
And-
Mindslaver. I have 4 mana left.
Yeah.
You wanna do
Yeah.
anything? Respond.
Yeah, and how much mana is for the loop? 12? 13? 13
uh,
mana for the loop. Because it's
13, plus
it's
the
plus the Academy Ruin and the 2 mana that
yeah. So 13 mana for the loop. That is 4 Tron lands, 5 Tron lands, plus Academy
Tron-
Ruins.
yeah,
That's
Academy
it.
Ruins, yeah.
That's all you need. And Mono Blue Tron was fantastic with that because
Yeah.
all they had to do is just counter spell, and then suddenly Mindslaver,
Yeah, and
smile.
almost the deck like operate in instant speed. And you see a gift package, you look for the Mindslaver Academy Ruin lock.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so yeah. And that is still powerful, I feel.
Woo. Also, it's weird because if you cast a wish, you can't get targets if you use a wish of a mind-slaved person, since you don't have access to the sideboard. Okay, so that one is different
Mm-hmm.
because you cast a wish, right? Like glittering wish. I believe that will allow you to look at the sideboard. Let me go look it up real quick on Google.
I'm pretty sure it's specifically asked for you to look for a card out of the game.
Out of the game, yeah.
Yeah, so you have to do what the card says and
Alright, so let's
Let me
see.
check.
Mindslaver and Glittering Wish. From this week's cranial insertion. Can I look at my opponent's sideboard while I control him with Mindslaver? Nope, you get to see any game objects that your opponent can see, but the sideboard is outside the game.
Can you scroll down a bit more?
During a game, a player can't look through his own sideboard, but when he casts a wish, he can. Cause the wish lets him. I guess it works. Okay, so Yeah, that is correct.
Yeah.
You can look through your opponent's sideboard only if he's got glittering, if he's got some kind of wish in his deck. So
because Glittering Wish overrides the rule that you cannot look at the sideboard.
yeah. So this one specifically asks you to look for something outside the game, which of course you own. So yeah, this is we just posted a link in the comments.
Yes.
But all you have to do is just Google Mindslaver and Glittering Wish, and you will get your answer. There's actually an explanation thread to it. To answer your first assumption, Wish lets you look through your sideboard, though the Wish says nothing of the sort, so there isn't any sort of card rules, trump, comp rules deal going on. A player can always look through his or her sideboard during a game, as long as he keeps the cards distinct and separate from cards in the game. So yeah, you definitely can look through your own sideboard.
Yeah, during the game.
But your opponent can't look through your sideboard. So that's the only, that's the only difference. But yeah, you're welcome for, you're welcome for bits of trivia that you never needed to know.
Well, it's relevant now since Imaku is pretty prominent in this format.
But there's no Burning Wish. Oh, there's Cloaks of Blind Eternities.
Crooks. Yeah, Crooks.
Right.
It says that you're from exile or
outside the game. Outside the game, man.
Yeah.
Whoa. So you just have to hope that your opponent sideboards into Cloaks of Blind Eternities, and then you Emrakul them.
But yeah, currently there's one deck that runs it though. The Timber Image have it.
The Timber Image, the Timber Image deck runs one copy. So
technically you can look at your opponent's sideboard if you have both combination of the card. Imraku and your opponent having the Crooks in his hand.
Goodness, what sequence of events, what stars have to align in the sky for you to be able to do that? That is hilarious, by the way.
Oh, I realized what Lucas is playing. Lucas is playing the Ken Yukihiro version, the Collective Defiance build.
Oh, I see a Collective Defiance. Okay,
it's the Hangerback Collective Defiance and Chandra version.
That's cool, but very unorthodox, but very cool.
Yeah, the deck does pretty well against the other Imraku deck because it have burn in the form of Collective Defiance, and you can cycle away your opponent Imraku if you like believe that he have it, or he tutor it through like the Grapple the Pass or even the Traverse the Woven Wall.
That's true.
Yeah, I did that.
Grapple the Pass a bit hard to catch because you'll probably do it end step.
Yeah, but sometimes when they grapple, then they don't see a very powerful play in the graveyard other than Imraku. They might pick it up early. So you can cycle it away. Right. Yeah, you can always cycle it away.
Does it pay Bedlam Revelers? Can Yukihiro, right?
I'm not quite sure.
Let's go.
Yeah, just go to click standard.
Standard.
Proto Eldritch Moon.
Where are we? Proto Eldritch Moon.
Can Yukihiro.
Oh yeah, okay. Gru Ramp.
Nope.
It doesn't. Yeah. Weaver of Lightnings though. This card
Weaver of Lightning is always awesome.
This card did me quite well during the game day.
Yeah, it's a very powerful card.
I kept a very sketchy hand, but I had Weavers of Lightning. Yeah. I was like, I told myself and I told my opponent, I never seen this card before. Let's keep this hand, and it worked out. But
it's insanely good against White Mini or just
X1
fun. It's even good against. It's insane against Spirit. Yeah. Although I do lost against the Spirit deck. When he had the God Star of turn 1, Wanderer, second turn, Selfless, third turn, always watching. Now I'm like,
I'm not gonna get I'm not gonna
game
get
is pretty much over. Yeah, can't beat the hand.
Oh man, such a nice card.
The Goblin Dark off the sideboard.
Pretty good start here by Lucas. Developing his board.
Matthew it was again, a plain. Yeah. Oh my god, his mana base was a plain swamp. And he doesn't ever have a green source to cast the best. I think he has a green Failure in hand, Sivan Wicked. And
the third color really screwing him over. Not doing him any favors anyway, and now has to go to discard.
Yeah. Ooh. The mana base coming back to bite him.
I think this deck could use instead of Vessel of Nascency, use Oath of Nisa.
Which, the Lucas version?
No, Matthew's
version should be running. He doesn't have Vessel, I think. I don't think he has Vessel. The Vessel decks only is in the form of those RAM deck, like the Gru RAM or maybe the Demon Image deck. Yeah, most of the version doesn't run Vessel because you can't afford to like spend 3 mana to look for a specific card.
Oh?
Yeah.
Why did he look for Mountain and put a Mountain in hand?
Evolving. Oh.
Wait. That should have been a forest, right? That was Oath of Nisa? Is
No,
that
it's
Nisa's
nothing Oath.
pilgrimage?
Oh, it was a Traverse of War.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
You're looking for lands. This is... Well, he wants to cast a Chandra, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, surprisingly, his mana base has so many mountains now.
Okay, yeah.
Previous game, he has
it's
forest,
all
forest,
forest.
one mountain. And now it's mountain.
And only like, 3 green sources, but not very
Yeah,
much.
Matthew failed to draw another land, and now
And
decided
that's
to
the end of
scoop
the
it
game, yeah.
What round was it?
Okay, that was fast.
Game 2.
That was game 2, yeah. Game
Game
2 of
two.
round 2. And Lucas takes the match.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Lucas.
Matthew failed to find a third land in both the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Matthew stumbling on the third piece of mana. His mana base, I
it's
think
very fragile since the fact that
it runs that white, right?
Yeah, the
It's-
white.
Okay, so
I mean, the white is
Liliana.
okay, yeah.
So, but you want to run cards like Liliana, you want to run cards like Grim Flayer.
Yeah, you
you-
run cards like Sorin or even Anguish Unmaking.
Yeah.
you
Well,
really-
Anguish are making hard. Sorry, maybe not so much because
Yeah,
by the
sorry,
time
by
you
then
get to
it's
6
6,
mana,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, you have
yeah.
you have white and black. Yeah,
Yeah,
Grim
Grim
Flayer is
Flayer is
going to be
hardest.
tough because you want
Those
to go.
early drop that require very specific mana combination like Green Flayer or even Oath, even Liliana, sometimes might not be able to even cast on turn 3.
Exactly, you know.
Yeah.
So, double black or
Yeah.
like this very color intensive cards.
Yeah.
So yeah, when you're building your deck, remember,
Yeah.
just to
Yeah.
watch out for that.
For the mana base, yes. Usually when you have to play such a greedy mana base, you always have to sacrifice speed in the form of early interaction, where you can't really do much but just to see your opponent. I mean, while you lay a tap land like Shambling Band, Hissing Quagmire, Evolving Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the price that you have to pay when you have to play a cards like Green Flayer or Liana in the early games. I mean, in the 3-color deck.
Numot. Numot, mummy. Alright, we're going to round 3, but before that, we're going to go to replay. But before that, I want to remind you, I told you that story, to tell you this story. That we do our cast every Tuesday and Wednesday night consistently. These two definitely on Tuesday night we do standard. Wednesday night we do modern. These are 3-round tournaments to keep you busy watching Magic on a
consistent weekly basis. Yes.
Yeah, every week. Every week myself and a few other guys get together and we just talk about games of Magic that are streaming to you into your face.
Yeah, everywhere.
Into your eye holes.
We are yet to see a control deck that.
Tonight.
Full on control deck. Usually now the control deck are bridging back to mid range though.
Yeah, and Burn is coming back. Mono red Burn. I want to see.
There's
that
a lot of
happen.
flavor of burns now though. The
Yes.
EZ Machine Gun, the Mono
Blue
Red Burn,
red, blue
the
red.
Black Red Burn. I feel that the Black Red Burn is still a thing though.
Yeah, there's a Grixis Burn. Well, Andrea was talking to us about a Grixis Burn deck, so I want to see that. Make number 1? No, mix number 2. Because
And who's number 1?
no.
Elf.
Who does number 2 work for?
Blue
Alright.
Red Dragon.
Right, and sometimes on the weekends we also do casts.
Yes.
So you should follow our page, this Twitch channel, as well as what's
Power 9
that?
Podcast.
Power
Or
9
YouTube
Podcast.
channel, yeah.
YouTube channel as well as our Facebook page. All the links are in the description below. Finally, last but not least, payout partners, a little visit. They are the guys from Power 9 Podcast. I'm one of the hosts, along with Alfian Poon, who is in fact actually a very good speculator. I have found
check out their weekly spec box.
spec
And
box.
then you might find cards that you might double up suddenly.
Yeah,
eventually.
man. Oh, triple. At the point of time, so at the point of time we made the, I was a disbeliever.
Disbeliever.
But Alfian here grab your collective defiance at $1 a piece. That was when it was $1.50. Now it's $6.50.
How long has the spec box been going? I think 3 weeks now in a row.
We brought it back episode 71 or 72. 72,
I think
72.
it's 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks in a row.
So, yeah.
So you miss with I think Cigala 8 is still quite long.
Cigala 8 is a very long hard card. Think the Ice also
Think
is
the Ice,
one.
yeah, Think the Ice is I mean, Think the Ice still see quite a number of play in Modern. So the Criteria Defiance now really pick up a lot on Steam. So perhaps the next card might be the breakout card of the GP.
Who knows,
there's
man.
still quite a number of GPs to go off anyway.
I have yet to release this week's spec box. I have reservists right now, so things have been slow. But I'm going to push it out by tonight. We'll have the video out.
Okay.
All right. We're going to go for a short break, so don't go away. I'll put you on a replay of last week's
games night.
Games night. So don't go away. We'll see you guys soon.